We are back from our break and here with our second charge, criminal oafishness and buffoonery. AB, would you like to introduce this charge for the jury?
Yes, thank you. Jeremy Hambley is deeply embarrassing human being. His day-to-day consists of cartoonish amounts of stepping on rakes, head bonking, and self-owns. Thank you, Zach. With these charges of criminal oafishness and buffoonery, I will demonstrate that Jeremy's bumbling antics and subsequent blustering proves beyond a reasonable doubt that Jeremy is deserving of a conviction.
So the charge is basically that he's just like a ding-dong?
He's a dum-dum.
Okay, interesting. This should be great. Love it.
So, moving on to slide 15. So in this section, we will take a look at Jeremy's harassment of cosplayer Christine Sprinkle, which ultimately led to Jeremy being banned from Magic the Gathering.
Wow, that is, I have to say, an achievement maybe that I've never heard of before. He was banned from all Magic the Gathering events?
Yep.
Wow. That's pretty epic, dude.
He made a video calling out Christine that's since been removed by YouTube for violating the harassment and bullying policy. The video was titled, Playset of Beta White Knights Prevent Rape of MTG Cosplayer Sprinkle.
What?
And and he made many tweets about the situation. So the video has been removed.
What does that title mean? What is a playset of Beta White Knights? What is a playset? Is that a Magic the Gathering terminology?
Oh, maybe, actually.
Playset of Beta White Knights prevent rape? Why would you even put rape in the title? That's so fucking creepy. What a weirdo.
I didn't even know you could put rape in the title, to be honest.
Well, it was removed, so apparently you can't.
So
you want me to play?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Jeremy getting all defensive.
The latest thing that set me off on Patreon is a female cosplayer in the Magic community crying on her video asking for money. Let's be very clear here. One, if she wasn't a good-looking girl, the support would be about 5% of what it really is. And two, if she wasn't also crying, same thing holds true. If I said it better in a tweet, but basically, if you are an average-looking woman or any man, you would not have garnered hundreds of patrons overnight, okay? Serial virtue signaler and crying for Patreon dollars cosplayer Sia Sprinkle Run posted yesterday. Allow messages to my Facebook page again. Question my life choices immediately. Sprinkle is a pro cosplayer. You know she's a professional cosplayer by the fact that she has to solicit Patreon dollars and then cry in her Patreon video to get loser beta cucks to give her money. But you know what? Fuck these.
Dude, I got to dude, this guy calling anyone a beta cuck. I mean, like, I'm not someone that walks around with the whole alpha male energy. I find that whole notion of alpha and beta really dumb. But like, dude, nobody gives me more beta, small dick energy than Jeremy. I mean, let's just be honest. Come on, guys. This guy calling anyone a beta cuck is crazy.
I think she has any sexual interest
in them. This guy pees soy milk. You know what I mean? Like, it's just what runs through his veins.
Her money, give her your money, and don't you dare objectify her. Look at, I mean, it is like an all-time White Knight gold rush for these losers that think they have any real chance at penetrating this woman.
Penetrating? Yeah, I don't think her fans being supportive necessarily think that they all can have sex with her. And by the way, aren't all like cosplay girls like they have a Patreon? That's how their business works. They don't get paid. They don't have a way to monetize their work. People support them on Patreon. That's pretty normal, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it's one of the most popular ways, of course.
We tried to find evidence of her crying. We were unable to find like the original video that set him off. But something tells me it wasn't really as bad as what he made it out to be.
So
and anyway, why is he getting so fired up? Just let this girl be.
Enraged that I recorded a Patreon video crying and begging fucking losers for their money. Oh yeah, you're such a hero. Sprinkle, you're such a hero.
I don't see her claiming to be a hero anywhere.
talked to some people about the cosplay thing. I think cosplay is great. It's great. It's not really a service, in my opinion. It's someone who likes to play dress up. I think a lot of people see this fat material, in my opinion. When I start looking at some of this cosplay, I start having to say, like, I feel a little movement down in my pantaloons, and I'm like, I see why.
So this is a trend I'm noticing is where he has a lot of rage towards people he's attracted to. I think he has like, I know he's married, right? But he has like incel energy where he like, he targets attractive women that he knows he would have no chance with, women who would probably despise him if they ever met him, which is true, because not because of his looks or anything, but just because he's such an asshole, right? Such a chauvinistic asshole. And he has a lot of rage for them. And she is kind of the subject of his rage here. Because it's like, I don't respect what you do, but I'll beat off to it. It's just odd, you know? It's just really a rageful perspective.
Yes, moving on November 24th, 2017, Christine tweeted that she was unloading her Magic the Gathering costumes and cosplay gear in the wake of months of harassment. Sprinkle, who has been contracted by Wizards of the Coast in the past and is considered one of the most popular cosplayers in the Magic scene, spoke out about harassment she suffered after Jeremy posted a degrading video about her and other cosplayers. So this situation, as I mentioned prior, has led to the banning of Jeremy from Magic the Gathering. And down here are different tweets from Sprinkle and from Magic the Gathering.
So his whole video, which has been removed from YouTube and kind of scrubbed from the internet, I've read descriptions of it. And from what I could tell, he was looking at cosplayers and basically just objectifying and looking at lewd photos of them and making sexual comments about them. And the whole thing was just really creepy and odd. She tweeted out, "It's been a rough year, and I've blocked and not said anything about him because I wanted it to die, but without a doubt, MTG headquarters, Unsleeved Media, that's him, has made my life hell this whole year, with his unnecessary videos, tweets about me and other members of Magic." So that's what she said about him. Apparently, he's just been harassing her for an entire year because she was making money on Patreon in a way that he thought was inappropriate. We're sad, and then Magic the Gathering official. What was that? What was that? Whore. Why does he say it like that? Whore. Magic the Gathering tweeted out, "We're saddened by what happened in the Magic community this weekend. Cyberbullying and harassment are unacceptable, and we support those who come forward with their experiences. No one should be made to feel unsafe or welcome. We're working to be part of the solution." Yeah, I mean, Magic the Gathering seems like an exclusive environment. I don't really think they want people like Jeremy out to make... Like, she's like a really engaged, really kind of a fun player in the scene, right? They probably love people like her. She's super into it. She does cosplay. She shows up to the events. People get excited to see her. And then you've got these assholes like Jeremy on the sideline just shitting on her for having a Patreon because it's not a service, apparently, to him. It's not a service? What the fuck do you do? Is it a service? You know what I mean? What does that mean? So, next page.
You have no idea what happened there.
So moving on to 17, slide 17. After he was banned, he went on crusade against Magic the Gathering and Wizards of the Coast, accusing the company of harboring pedophiles. Although Jeremy teased it, the article, he made an article about him, sorry. And although he teased it, the article lacked any credibility to the extent that even the Daily Stormer refused to run it.
So let me get this straight. He got banned from Magic the Gathering and then tried to run a story about how they're harboring pedophiles.
Right.
He's like, I know, I am that pedophile.
Yeah.
I was a member of that community for years. Here's his tweet, Unsleeved Media. "I guess I shouldn't spoil the upcoming article tomorrow on the Daily Stormer about MTG. Shh, I don't want all the roaches to private their accounts. Ha 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 ha. Now, Daily Stormer, who he brags about his article was going to be published there, who they rejected. Let me read a blurb here about the Daily Stormer. This is from Wikipedia or what?
I think it's just...
This is like straight...
Wikipedia.
This is established... Don't think that I'm exaggerating here. This is what the Daily Stormer is. It's an American far-right neo-Nazi white supremacist Holocaust denial commentary message board that advocates for the genocide of Jews. That's me, by the way. It considers itself a part of the alt-right movement. Its editor, Andrew Anglin, founded it on July 4th, 2013 as a faster-paced replacement for his previous website, Total Fascism. That doesn't really mince words, does it? Which had focused on his own long-form essays on fascism, race, and anti-Semitic conspiracy theories. So this is the website that Jeremy was eager to post his story on. A story that was so incredible that even they denied it. By the way, this old Twitter account was banned. And we went to the Daily Stormer, and what we saw on the very homepage kind of gave us a chuckle, so we wanted to show it. They have a live countdown demographic to when America becomes a non-white majority country. And I will tell you guys that we have about, how much time does it say there? I can't see it closely.
22 years.
Oh, 22 years. About 23 years until that happens. So don't worry, Jeremy. You still have a full life ahead of you.
Yeah. So after this whole crazy situation, if we move on to slide 18, the quartering was also banned from Gen Con. Gen Con is a large tabletop gaming convention. He was banned for getting in a physical altercation with another attendee. And also, he was accused of harassing other people in Gen Con as well, online.
So he's not only banned from Magic the Gathering for life, he's banned from Gen Con for life.
Correct.
Fantastic. I mean, I don't know anyone that's banned from any events, let alone two. You know?
Well, do you know anyone that's defended Weinstein? Because he did.
Nope. Not one.